California teenager arrested for bringing fentanyl to school, causing a supervisor to overdose. State Representative Nathaniel Ledbetter says the main priority is education, and Unclaimed Baggage 50th Anniversary Tour ends with hometown celebration. Today is Monday, September 12th, 2022. These top headlines and your Northeast Alabama weather from Mountain Mornings by Mountain Valley Newspaper. Good Monday morning, everyone. We hope that your week is starting off great. Let's first take a look at our Northeast Alabama weather. High temperatures are going to be relatively lower than they have been recently, with a high temperature of around 76 for Monday. Low temperatures will be around 65 to 66. We might see 64 in some areas. Rain chances for the morning will be around 40%, but we do anticipate that those rain chances will start to fall off as the day continues. It will be a mostly cloudy day. We could see some fog in the morning, so as you're traveling, be sure to watch out if you're going to work or school for those cloudy conditions. And to our first national story. A California teenager was arrested last Friday on suspicions of allegedly possessing 150 fentanyl pills disguised as Percocet at a junior high school that caused a school supervisor to overdose from exposure, according to local reports. Bakerfield's police department told authorities that they placed a 13-year-old Chipman Junior High School student into custody after responding to reports around 9:05 a.m. Authorities reported the student allegedly possessing the drug had been in the altercation with another student, which led to the supervisor interjecting and searching the student's bags. Robert Pear, a spokesman for the police department, said the supervisor did not ingest the pills. However, the drugs are an inhalation hazard. A Kern High School police officer immediately administered Narcan to the supervisor before transferring the official to a local hospital for treatment. Bakersfield authorities said the supervisor is in stable condition. Authorities charged the 13-year-old student with possession of a controlled substance for the purpose of sales and has taken them to juvenile hall. It is unclear whether or not the highly addictive substance were sold or given to any other students. And in Alabama news, according to the State Board of Education, Alabama students' test scores improved for all grades levels in 2022 compared to 2021. In 2022, 47% of all tested students were proficient in English language arts, 37 were proficient in science, and 27 were proficient in math. That equates to a 2% increase of students who tested high enough in English, a 2% increase in science, and a 5% increase in math. While the results show a slight improvement compared to last year, lawmakers feel education standards are still not where they need to be in the Yellowhammer State. This week, House Majority Leader Nathaniel Ledbetter from Rainsville discussed the state's Alabama education system on WVNN's The Yafi program. His quote, "I think our main priority's got to be education. We rank near the bottom of a lot of different categories, and I think we've done some things in the last session to try to move those numbers up, and we've got to continue to work on that. I think that's going to be our priority." Ledbetter also said that there has to be a combination of different approaches to better education in our state. He also stated that Alabama has a bright future in many ways. He said, in quote, "I'm excited about our future and what's going on in the state, and I think our economy is still moving in a good direction, and I think there's a lot of good things in our future, so I'm excited about that." And from Northeast Alabama area, one man's luggage is another man's discounted treasure at the Unclaimed Baggage Center in Scottsboro, and this year, for their 50th anniversary, they're going all out. They have found a way to give those lost items a new home. Dozens of employees, volunteers, and local supporters gathered at the facility last Friday afternoon to welcome home a 1965 Chevrolet replica carrying the first batch of unclaimed luggage. The return marked the end of a 50 states tour for the 50th anniversary. Jennifer Kreitner, the vice president of Unclaimed Baggage, said, "The 50th anniversary is pretty special. We rescheduled to do this tour back in 2020, March of 2020, but the whole world shut down due to the pandemic. As the nation's only lost luggage retailer, Unclaimed Baggage is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Alabama and is a one-stop shop for any and everything lost in flight transportation. Hundreds of shoppers a year come looking to give new life to those lost items." And your verse of the day for September 12th, 2022, "He healeth the broken in heart and bindeth up their wounds." Psalm 147:3. Have a great Monday, everyone. Mountain Mornings is the morning news podcast from Mountain Valley Newspaper. Start your morning with us with a brief 5-minute news podcast for the Northeast Alabama area.